Guess who produced animal crackers? Where a toothbrush is from? When Copeland met a star? If you can guess, you'll win on Guess What? And now, here's the star of our show, Robin Ward.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome to our show. We've got a great show today with some peculiar questions to attempt to confuse our family teams. And we hope that you at home and you in our studio, as long as you don't do it too loudly and give anything away, will join in and play along with our teams. And I think our teams would probably like to get on with the game. So, Nick, let's meet them right now, please.
All right, Robin, our champions of family that have won one game meet the Caramannas.
Hey, Robin. Nice to meet you. My name is Joe Caramanna. I work for the government. I enjoy sports, hockey, and playing games on TV.
You did very well yesterday. You've won one game, and you're confident. And you told me when I last spoke to you, you were going to win 15, go all the way to 3 grand prizes. That's the attitude. It's good to have you back. And Teresa, how are you?
Hi, Rob. I'm Teresa, Joe's wife. I'm a civil servant for the government, and I like to cook, clean, and I like my job.
Great. Well, it's nice to have you here. Good luck today. And this is Adam. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Robin. My name is Adam Candido. I'm Teresa's cousin, and I'm glad to be back here today, and I hope I could shrug my shoulders a little bit more.
Yeah, you did so well. You kept saying, I don't know if it's right, and it was always right yesterday.
That's
I
right.
understand you're getting married pretty soon as well.
In a couple of months.
In a couple of months? Maybe I shouldn't have said it on television. Then you can't really back out, can you, Adam?
I'll see. See what you've done?
See, you shrugged again. Adam always goes, I don't
That's
know.
right. I don't know.
It's good to have you here. Would you like to see what you're facing today? Okay. Nick, can we meet the challengers, please?
Yes, we can, Robin. Here's a family that enjoys trap shooting. Meet the Morrison.
My name is Craig Fisher, and I'm security consultant in the city, and I enjoy jogging and hunting.
And trap shooting as well?
Definitely.
That's a big sport of yours,
It
huh?
certainly is.
Well, I welcome you to Guess What, and relax and enjoy yourself, and I wish you well on the
Thank
show
you very
today. It's
kindly.
good to have you here. And this is Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie Morrison, and this is my Uncle Craig, and I'm a mother of 2, Karen, who's in the audience, and my son, Sean. I'm an executive secretary for a cosmetic firm, and I just am glad to be here.
Well, it's lovely to have you here. And
Thank you.
this is your husband, I
Yes.
think, here. And Gerard, how are you?
Hi, Robert. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm Jared Morrison. I work at a printer's downtown. My hobbies are trap shooting and squash with Uncle Craig there.
Great.
And as I say, that's my wife, Kerry, and we're having a great time and just want to keep going on and be
All
here.
right. Well, hopefully we'll all have a great time on the show today. If you're ready to play, then look at our board and let's go and play. Okay, I'm tripping over wires here on the show. We have a large budget for backstage in this particular show. Plug it in here. Okay, on to the first question. It's worth 60 points. And here is the question. The first toothbrush is said to have been invented in 1498. Before that, it was jungle breath all over the world. But where is this invention supposed to have taken place? In China, India, Egypt, Rome, America, or Russia? The first toothbrush. Where was it invented in 1498? 60 points. We start with Joe.
Egypt?
That is incorrect. And we're down to 50 points and over to Craig.
How about China?
China is correct. 50 points. Seems that the Chinese invented just about everything. Apparently they invented the light bulb 3,000 years ago or something. That's what I heard. But anyway, they also invented the toothbrush some 300 years ago. We're all relieved that they did. Okay, into the second question. It's worth 60 points. Here it is. Most people know that the letter E is the letter to be most recurrent of the English alphabet. Can you guess which letter is the least likely to occur? Letter Z, letter Q, X, J, K, or V? In the written word, which of these letters is the least likely to occur? And for 60 points, we start with Teresa.
Q?
That is correct for 60 points. Very good. That is very good. So it's a very close game already. The Morrisons and the Caramannas are champs. The Caramannas are ahead by 10 points. Let's go straight to a team effort. So flaps up if you would, please, and please keep your answers confidential. And here is the question. It's also a visual question, so please take a look at the monitor, where you'll see a funny little animal with thick brown fur and small ears. Now, the question we're asking is this animal A, a woodchuck, groundhog as it's sometimes called, B, a bear, C, a young kangaroo, or D, a wombat? And you have 5 seconds to think about that question. Okay, time is up. Joe, what kind of animal do you think that is?
To guess, a D, wombat.
You think it's a wombat? And Teresa, what do you think?
Wombat.
50 points if you're both correct. Adam, what is your guess?
A, a woodchuck.
Okay, Craig, what do you think it is?
D, a wombat.
And Kerry?
D, a wombat.
And Gerard?
And deer wombat.
100 points if you're all right. Let's find out right now what animal this is. The answer is D, a wombat. Yeah, that is the lowly wombat, the lonely wombat. So there were 2 correct answers on the Caramanna team. They add 50 points to their score, giving them 110 points. 3 correct answers on the Morrisons. They add 100 points to their score. They now have 150 points. A very close game. More to come after this.
When you...
Thanks very much. Okay, we're back, and I might mention at this point that any team that manages to win 5 games on our show wins our grand prize. And here's Nick to tell you what that prize is. Nick?
It's a video cassette recorder. Mitsubishi has a handle on portability with the HS700, a whole new concept of VCRs. The exciting new HS700 has everything it takes when you want to take it away, and it's from Mitsubishi.
It's a wonderful grand prize. I wish I could somehow go for it myself, but can't. Oh, well. Okay, it's a very close game, as I said before. The Morrison family are leading by 40 points. And here's the next question. In this first round, the second round is worth 60 points. Here it is. What province in Canada boasts the distinction of having the longest place name in the whole country? Newfoundland, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, or Nova Scotia, the province that has the place with the longest name in the country. And for 60 points, we start with Kerry.
New Brunswick.
That is correct for 60 points. Excellent. Now, Kerry, since you knew the place right off the bat, do you know the name of the place in that province?
No.
I'll give you the name of the place. It's a river in New Brunswick, and the whole name of the river is Lower North Branch, Little Southwest Miramichi. That's the name of the river. I don't know what the short form is. Maybe there isn't one. I don't know. So thank you, friends in New Brunswick, for that suggestion. And a great answer, Kerry. You've moved ahead with 210 points, leading the Caramannas by 100 points right now. Let's go straight to the next question. It's worth, again, 60 points. Here it is. Which film production company produced Animal Crackers back in 1930? Paramount, MGM, Universal, United Artists, Warner, or Columbia, the film production company that produced Animal Crackers back in the year 1930. And for 60 points, we start with Adam.
I'll try MGM.
That is incorrect, Adam. Down to 50 points. Over to Jerry.
Be a guess, Ryan, but it's going to be Universal.
No, it is not Universal, Jerry. Down to 40 points. Over to Joe.
Warner.
Nope. Down to 30 points now. Over to Craig.
Paramount.
That is correct for 30 points. Good guess. Tough question. Of course, you may remember that film. It's been on the late movie several times. It starred the Marx Brothers, Animal Crackers, back in 1930. Okay, let's go to an audio question. This question is worth 60 points, and we'd like you to listen carefully to this clue, if you would, please. Now, that music was sung by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and it's from a greatest hits album, believe it or not. Greatest hits albums are not just the exclusive domain of KTEL. That is another greatest hits album. Now, was that composer Beethoven, Handel, Mozart, Chopin, Copland, or Brahms? And for 60 points, we start with Teresa.
Mozart?
It is incorrect, Teresa. Down to 50 points. Over to Kerry.
Chopin.
That is also incorrect. We're down to 40 points now, and over to Adam.
Beethoven.
That is correct for 40 points. If I'm not mistaken, that is Beethoven's Ode to Joy, as sung by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So good answer on that, and 90 points now separate the two teams. Let's go to a team effort, so flaps up, if you would, please. And here is the question. Now, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president during World War II while his sons served in the war. Which of the following was not one of Roosevelt's sons to serve? This is a toughie, obviously. A, James, B, Elliot, C, Fred, or D, John? Which one of Roosevelt's sons, of these sons, did not serve in World War II? Think about that for 5 seconds, and good luck. Time is up. Joe, which of his sons do you think did not serve?
C, Fred.
You think Fred. And Teresa, what do you think?
C, Fred.
It's 50 points if you're both right. Adam, what is your guess?
I'll guess B, Elliot.
Okay, let's see how the Morrisons voted. Craig?
D for John.
Okay, Carrie, what do you think?
A for James.
And Jerry, what do you think?
And B for Elliot.
Family didn't agree very much on this particular question. Let's find out right now which of these men did not serve in World War II of Roosevelt's sons. The answer is C, Fred. Of course, we don't wish to malign Fred Roosevelt on the show. I'm sure he was occupied in government work or special work, so he did not serve in the World War II in the armed forces. Anyway, there were 2 correct answers on the Caramanna team. They had 50 points to their score, closed the gap. No correct answers on the Morrisons. The scores now stand. Our champs have 200 points. The Morrisons are leading slightly with 240. It's a close game. There's more to come after this. Thank you. If you at home would like to be a contestant on our show and try for some of our prizes, or a member of our studio audience, we'd love to have you come down. All you have to do is write to us. And here's Nick with our address.
All right, Robin, if you plan to be in Toronto and would like to be a part of Guess What, in the audience or as a player, please write Guess What, Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario. Some members of our studio audience may receive products from Monarch, makers of fine quality baking products, including Moist Plus Cake Mix. Monarch brings you the moisture of pudding in the handy pouch pack size. Monarch! Today's runner-up prize is some lovely jewelry from Gemcraft, makers of these cultured pearl necklaces. You can be safe and sure with a Gemcraft Pearl Guarantee. Enjoy your new jewelry from Gemcraft. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you very much. Well, it's a very close game as we go into this round. Our champs, the Caramannas, have 200 points. The Morrisons have 240 points, slightly ahead. And here's the first question in this round. It's worth 60 points. Here it is. Kind of an interesting question. Who did Aaron Copland meet unexpectedly in 1943 at a Hollywood music concert while composing music for Samuel Goldwyn's film North Star? If you can understand that question, you're doing very well. I'll repeat it. Who did Aaron Copland meet unexpectedly in 1943 at a Hollywood music concert while he was composing music for Samuel Goldwyn's film North Star? Did he meet Groucho Marx, Bing Crosby, Charlie Chaplin, Bob Hope, George Burns, or Dean Martin? And for 60 points, we start with Jerry.
It's going to be a guess again, Robin, but it's Groucho Marx.
That is correct for 60 points. Excellent guess. That was a very tough piece of kind of movie trivia, and you got it right with 60 points. Apparently, Copland told Marx, was rumored to have told Marx, "I have a split personality," he said. Marx replied, "Well, it's okay as long as you split it with Mr. Goldwyn." I guess you had to be there for that particular quip. Excellent answer, Jerry. You've moved ahead by 100 points now, the Morrisons. Let's go straight to our next question, worth 60 points, and here it is. How many years was Robinson Crusoe marooned on his island? 8 years, 18 years, 13, 28 years, 3 years, or 23 years? How many years was Robinson Crusoe marooned on the island? And for 60 points, we start with Joe.
13 years?
That is incorrect, Joe. Down to 50 points and over to Craig.
28 years.
That is correct, 50 points. And Robinson Crusoe and his man Friday must have been very close friends after 28 years, or they each had condos on different sides of the island, one or the other. We don't know. Okay, straight into our next question. Again, it's worth 60 points, and Caramanna's our champs. You're going to have to do a little catching up now. You're behind by 150 points. And here's the next question. It's a football question. In American college football, which of the following universities is not part of the Ivy League? Stanford University, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Yale, and Pennsylvania. Which of these is not part of the Ivy League in American college football? And for 60 points, we start with Teresa.
Great.
Our football expert.
Sure. Stanford?
That is correct for 60 points. Excellent answer. So Teresa is now dubbed our sports expert, and the Stanford Cardinals are not part of the Ivy League. So with that, we've narrowed the gap, and we come now to our last question. It's a team effort, so flaps up, please. And as you know, in this question, the point value is triple, so this will probably decide the game. And here is the question, final one. In what city was Christopher Columbus born? A, Venice, B, Genoa, C, Pisa, or D, Milan? Which city was Christopher Columbus born? You have 5 seconds to think about that. Time is up. Joe, what do you think the city was?
B, Genoa.
You think it was Genoa? Teresa?
C, Pisa.
Okay, Adam, what do you think?
A, Venice.
His family just doesn't agree. And let's find out how the Morrisons voted. Craig?
B for Genoa.
And Kerry?
Oops. A for Venus.
And A for Venice. And he was not born on Venus. Jerry, what you voted for Venice as
A
well.
for Venice,
So it's 200 points if you're both correct. Let's find out right now in which city Columbus was born. The answer is B, Genoa. Well, there was one correct answer on each team. Joe got it right on the Caramannas and Craig on the Morrisons, but it wasn't enough Caramannas. Our new champions are the Morrison family. And Caramannas, you were champions for a relatively short time, but you played well. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. And, of course, you've won some great runner-up prizes today. Thank you for joining us on Guess What? It's been our pleasure. And Morrisons, you are our new champs, and let's find out what you've won today so far. Nick?
Morrison family, you've won the World Book 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume, easy to use, easy to read, easy to understand, furnished by World Book Childcraft International. And a waterbed. The JV Flotation Sleep Kit, consisting of a quality Everbest waterbed mattress and liner, a Safeway waterbed heater and control with foolproof Blue Magic fill and drain kit. And that's from JV. Thank you, Robin.
So congratulations. Congratulations, Morrison family. And we'll be playing for more prizes plus cash in our bonus round. And that's coming up right after these words. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, as I said, our new champions are the Morrison family. They've moved over into the championship position, and now we're going to play our bonus round. And let's see what our bonus prize is today, Nick.
It's a new stereo system from Mitsubishi. The X7 integrated music system with speakers, the linear tracking vertical turntable combined with a metal tape cassette deck, and two-way bass reflect speaker system delivers beautiful sound. From Mitsubishi, Robin.
Very nice prize. Now, I know. Craig, are you married? Is your wife with us in the studio?
She certainly is.
She's out there in the audience?
That's right.
And, of course, Kerry and Jerry have been married for, you've got 2 children now? It's interesting how you met, actually. Somebody told me that you, Jerry was with somebody else when your best girlfriend, wasn't it? And you just moved right in, didn't you, Kerry?
Yes, asked him for his phone number and said I'd show him Toronto, and
Did you, really?
got himself a work permit to buy me my ring and had to go back to England to immigrate, and we only knew each other 3 weeks.
Now, there's a girl who knows what she wants and gets it. Let's hear it for
All
Kerry
right.
for that. That's all right. I love it. Jerry, you didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, but she lost a lot of friends from me.
Okay, are you ready to play our bonus round? Let's get right into it then. It's our first question, of which is worth $50 and the right to go on to the big bonus prize, which is the stereo today. And this time we put 4 answers up here, and you'll get 1 guess each. And here's the question. It's kind of a difficult question, I admit. Suppose you weighed 155 pounds and were running at 5.5 miles an hour. How much running would it take you to burn off an apple? 11 minutes of running, 10 minutes of running, 14 minutes, or 18 minutes? If you weighed 155 pounds or running at 5.5 miles an hour, how long would you have to run to work off 1 apple? Medium-sized apple. Craig, we start with you, $50.
14 minutes.
That is incorrect. Kerry, we're over to you.
10 minutes.
That is correct, $50. Now that, I admit, is a somewhat difficult question, but we had our researcher, Joanne McDonald, out there in the parking lot eating an apple, and then she ran 5.5, and she does not weigh 155 pounds, she hastens to add. But she did before she ran, so... No, that's not true. Joanne is a slim and lovely girl, so I just joke with her. Okay, let's get into our second question. It's, again, worth $50 this time. We make it a little harder on you when we put 5 answers up here, and you still get just 1 guess each. Here it is. Which of the following comic strips was created by Mort Walker? Mort Walker. Was it Beetle Bailey? Was it Doonesbury? Gasoline Alley, Hazel, or Mutt and Jeff. I don't know if you read the kind of credits at the end of a comic strip, but this one was created by Mort Walker. And $50, we start with Carrie.
Beetle Bailey.
That is correct for $50. Now, you're just guessing all these, aren't you, Carrie?
Oh, yeah.
You're beginning to scare
I
me a
read the
little
comics
bit,
every day.
You're right every time. It's very strange. Ooh. Okay, let's go to our last question. This is for the stereo. This is the big bonus prize, but we're going to make it a little tougher on you. Put 6 answers up here, and of course, you still get just 1 guess each. And here is the final question. Where were the Summer Olympics held in 1960? In Melbourne, in Rome, in Mexico City, Tokyo, Helsinki, or Paris? The Summer Olympics of 1960, where were they held? And for the bonus prize, we start with Jerry.
I'm going to say Mexico City, Ron.
That's incorrect, Jerry. Down over to Craig.
Tokyo?
No, and Kerry, it's all out. I don't want to put pressure on you, but it's all up to you.
Melbourne.
No, it was not. It was Rome. Rome was the 60 Olympics. But don't feel bad. You won $100 in our bonus round. You're our new champions. You won the game today. You can go on to win our grand prize if you win 4 more games, and so things are good. Are you feeling good? I mean, did you expect to win today?
No.
Nobody ever comes on this game expecting to win, but people are always amazed. We had one family on the DiNicenzos who set a record for our show. They won 15 games, 3 grand prizes, and of course they were Hall of Famers, and the Hall of Fame award means that I personally escort you to the cafeteria here for a hot lunch at my expense. And, of course, that's something to really go for because the food is wonderful here. Okay, it's been a great pleasure having you. Anything you'd like to say to your family since they're sitting out there?
Well, it was my wife's birthday tomorrow, and at least I won her a waterbed.
Craig, how long have you been married, may I ask?
27 years.
And you're still saying that? Well, that's fantastic. All right. Well, I've enjoyed it today. I'll see you next time, and I hope to see you all at home the same time next time on Guess What? Thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye-bye.
Promotional considerations by Lysol Base Tub and Tile Cleaner and Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner. Made tough to kill germs on surfaces, leaving your bathroom fresh and sparkling clean. Lysol. Get Snap for the hard-working man in your life. Cleans the dirtiest hands quickly and leaves the skin soft. Unique combination of pumice and soap make it handy for jobs around the house. Snap. And by CIL, makers of Silox Natural Wood Stain, a whole new way to protect and bring out the natural beauty of wood. CIL, Silox, the quality speaks for itself.
Definition is taping again the weekend of March 16th, 17th, and 18th. Join host Jim Perry and visiting celebrities in our studio and have a chance of winning one of our door prizes. For ticket information, call CFTO TV at 299-2205. Remember, 4 tickets, call 299-2205. See you there.
This is Nick Hollenrake speaking for Guess What? A Glenn Warren production.